twitch.tv/Yessus.
Yes,
Was issues taken?
Yeah, it definitely was.
I'm sorry.
On PC, but I committed to it on Xbox.
You committed to it. So then that's why your Twitch is Yessus.
Yeah.
Was it taken on Twitch?
Most likely not. But then again, the way I what's it called? What's that word I'm looking for? The way I justified it, right, is that I guess you want to separate the brand from the identity. So identity is issues.
So give the people some lore, kind of. Give the people some like
exactly.
some something to hold on to. All right, yo. This is a conversation I'm very excited to have, honestly, just because it's going to be very informative for me, but at the same time, it's informative for me, but at the same time, I don't know how you would say, it's just like a full circle moment. So first things first, we've got my guy, Issues,
Yes, sir.
on the podcast here, and I don't even know where to start, except for first things first. What's up with your room, man? It's very dirty in there. What's going on? What's going on with the room?
Right. Actually, that brings up an important thing, right? So I have this heat press on, right? And I have these hoodies right here that I need to make. Like I made these two. So I need to do that right now, but I can't do that because I have to sit here with this mic on. So
heat press. So you're doing so for the people that don't know, my guy Issues here, of course, he has started his own, well, he started to market his own issues. This guy has started Issues, the brand, and well, you're seeing it there. He has all the tools he needs to make his products, his items, and so you've got sweaters today. But and of course, actually, matter of fact, I don't know what I'm doing. Hold on. Wait. Okay. See, honestly, I fucked up. I have an issue sweater myself, but it is in the wash. It just came out of the wash. I actually wore it already. And this guy, while I was gone, just stand up for real quick, man. Stand up. What's that you showing off? What's that you showing off there on your leg? What's that? What is that? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What I also see is the GTR racing chair. Holy shit, man.
Of course.
He's got his own pants. Yo, so I heard you once say on your stream, twitch.tv/YSSUES, Yessus.
Yes.
I heard once
with the Y.
With a Y. You said that you're only going to come on camera wearing your own gear. Like, so just kind of tell me about how important that is to you to just be about your own shit.
So for one, I say a lot of things that I do mean. I say a lot of things that I do mean, and I say a lot of things that I don't mean, but I wish I meant. That's one of them, right? So theoretically, I mean, I only wear issues really for the most part because I got t-shirts, I got hoodies, I got track pants. I don't have shoes, but hey, look, man, I got these slides, bro. My favorite flip, by the way.
So you could be head to toe in issues as of today.
Exactly. If I had the socks, bro, I definitely could be.
Wait, you have socks as well?
No. If I had socks, I could be head to toe in issues.
So do you have an online website to?
Do I?
Do you?
I most definitely do.
What is it? What's the URL?
Issuesversustheworld.com.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Issues vs the world.com. I think you can even share your screen. You can just share your screen that you can put it, or I could just share mine because I got Oh wow!
I got stickers now. Unfortunately, I do not have stickers right now. I wish I did. Oh, graphic designer, by the way. So of course the website is gonna be graphically, clean,
aesthetically pleasing. Look at this.
That's a better word.
Own your issues. See, you're a designer. You don't have to worry about all that stuff. See, I'm a writer by trade, so that's all I worry about. Look at this shit. Questions? Wow. And then he's got, oh wow. And then you got the Issues merch. You know what I'm saying? You got Issues 5T. You got the Y Issues T.
Yes, sir.
That's what's up. That's what's up. A message. Issues the brand was born from a young man with a dream and the inspiration to create clothing from the heart and lead the world to embrace life's hardships. What we offer is the embodiment of the rawest emotions, the feeling that makes us human, the issues that make us who we are. So let them bring us together. Wear your issues. Own your issues. I fuck with that. Hey, I really fuck with that. Yeah, this is the first time I've ever seen this. Wow. Wait, whose number is this? What the fuck? So you just, okay, wow. So you can get at them. Very bold issues, man. Damn. Okay, wow. So I guess what I have to know about is like what kind of got you down the road of, because you knew you wanted to start.
One second. This is quite unprofessional. Just give me 1 second.
No, take your time, dude. Take your time. They will be editing for all of this. My guy Issues, man. I'm very okay. Well, we'll get to it. We'll get to it at some point. But the way I even met this guy, look at him, stunting there. The way I even met this motherfucker is it's nothing short of remarkable, and it kind of just shows you just how you have to, you gotta appreciate the internet, man. I love this. Welcome to Pandora's Box, home of all issues.
There we go. Now I can get comfortable.
All right.
This up a little bit.
What'd you have to do over there? You had to fix some lights, what?
No, I had to turn off my heat press because it gets a little hot. I mean, it's 375 degrees, so... Yeah. And it takes up a lot of electricity, so can't be running these bills up.
So,
I don't pay, by the way.
When did you get the heat press?
When did I get the heat press? That's a good question. So it was around the time okay, so I'm gonna just run the story from the beginning, right? So the first hoodie I came out with was, damn, yo, you know what? Now that we're getting into it, I gotta get it. I'll be right back.
Bruh! What do you do? Hey, I don't even blame him, and I'm probably gonna leave all of this in because this is an artist's life. You're never ready. Work is always coming. I get it. You know what I'm saying? Look at all the gear. This guy, I guess he's been, from what I can tell, the entire past year just producing. What is that? Is that the first piece?
Yeah, so this is the first hoodie, the hoodie that started it all, man. The hoodie that means the most to me, you know, amount to something, bro, because a lot of the times in my life, you know, still to this day, you know, I doubt myself every now and then. So this really was to remind me that I'm going to amount to something, you know, I want to be something, so I'm just going to have to work for it, like.
Bruh, go ahead and hold it from shoulder to shoulder, just that we could see, just that we could really see. Amount to something. I feel, hey man, I like the messaging throughout your throughout issues. I really dig it. I really dig it. It's positive. It's motivating. It's, I mean, you know, yet at the same time, it's not too preachy.
Of course.
Amount to something.
Because, like, honestly, someone once told me quite recently that apparently I try to use this brand to express myself in a way, and in a way it is me. It's a connection of me, you know. It's a part of who I am. So really, like, I try to make it like me in a way. Try to make it clean. Try to make it stylish. I try to make it have a positive message. I don't know.
When you started it, so okay, so let's go back. How did you end up starting this? You wanted to start a brand. How did you come up with the name Issues? And you know now that you're expressing yourself, but how did it start? Like, you were just like, what did it start with? What was the vision to start?
Low key, it started with this tattoo right here, right?
What the fuck? Okay.
These two say courage, right? And this one says luck, right? So
okay.
I was like, damn, bro. Like, this is so cool. Like, I got this tatted on my skin, you know, courage. Like, it reminds me to be courageous, right? And I really like clothing. So I was like, okay, how can I incorporate the two? How can I bring a message how can I bring myself, and how can I bring clothing, right? But before that, right, I probably should get into my dad. He like became a co-founder of this brand that I won't plug because we only plug issues out here. But yeah, it was very important in my life, and I almost helped bring the brand up to like a more professional level. Like it was already an established brand, but basically that's how I got into the clothing scene. Like I got into thinking about stuff like that. So yeah, I was like, I can do this, like maybe I want to do this. Maybe this is what I want to do with my life. Just being around the whole clothing scene, just being around like someone who creates clothing, like another creative, and seeing a store flourish, it just gave me some sort of inspiration. It's like, you kind of have to see what you want to do. You don't know what you want to do. You can't just pick it. You don't just one day go, I'm going to be like the CEO of marketing for Microsoft. You have to know marketing. You have to know Microsoft. You have to know your passion.
Right.
So I found my passion, and I chose it.
How did the name Issues come up?
Issues. Okay, so actually, me and my dad came up with this name together, right? So we're like, how can we come up with a name that connects to the people, but it's not like a bad name, right? So I'm like, I don't know, actually. I think I just came up with Issues. Like, low-key, I feel like Issues was just it was the only name I could think of, the only name I wanted to go with. Like
The most natural name. It probably just, wow, okay. And so now, it's been how long since you started? When was that sweater? That first sweater, when did that come out?
It came my fall semester of my freshman year of college, right? So like 2 years ago.
And now you have how many pieces?
Now, shit, bro, I got. Oh, you can see it on the website. I put all of them on the website. I got, except for this red hoodie and the black sweatshirt. So I have this red hoodie, a black sweatshirt that's in my closet. I have this Fears Man-made hoodie. I have this. Shit.
That hoodie.
Imperfect hoodie. You know what I'm saying? This imperfect hoodie. I got one Fragile Contents hoodie. I got this hoodie. I got this hoodie. I got these track pants I got on, man. I got these one-of-one slides. You know what I'm saying? These one-of-one slides. I got all those t-shirts back there. So in total, it's like 5. I got about 12, maybe 13 pieces so far. Damn. Oh, and I got these track. I got these trucker hats coming. You can't see it's under that hat. I would get up, but I've been moving around a lot, so.
No, you're good.
Probably don't want to see me move like that,
No, you can do. Hey, if you want to show the trucker hat, you can show the trucker hat. You know what I'm saying? Get the trucker hat. But oh my gosh, I'm very proud of this guy. You can tell you really, yeah. Look at that. That's what's up. All-seeing eye. Issues. Are you gonna mess up the hair? You're gonna fuck it. He's gonna model it. He's gonna. Okay.
They're an extension of me, so I can treat them like that. But you don't treat my products like that, okay? Don't.
Okay. Yeah, don't treat issues like that. Just know if you get some issues, but you better treat that like it's some damn gold that you know what I'm saying? You better.
Child, bro.
That's right. So, okay, you got all these pieces, and how does that feel? Kind of to just know that you're on the way to that vision, and things are coming out of your brain and into the real world. How does that feel? Like you're putting stuff out. Is it scary? Is it ever like you're ever worried about what's next to come out or what the next design is? Is that ever difficult?
Honestly, like low key, I don't want to seem cocky or overconfident, but that's what I do. I do this like whenever I come up with an idea, I write it down. I'll show you my notes, low key. But some of these ideas just never come out because I'm either too lazy to actually make the idea or I just don't think it's powerful enough. But I'll show you. Like,
real quick, yeah.
my notes, like, these are just my
ideas.
You know? And I write these down. Like, I get a new idea basically every day. I just, either I do something with it or I don't.
And
yeah, I got things lined up.
Wow, man, that's what's up. So the way we met, we met literally playing Destiny. We met playing Destiny 1, and we were doing Crota's. I don't know what I was doing, but I guess I was doing Crota's End and using the Destiny looking for, or the Ishtar app or whatever. No, not the Ishtar app. That's the new one.
Forums.
The forums off of the LFG, yeah. So, and we found me and my boy, one of my other friends, Johnny Mate, who actually is a father now, who's a fucking father now. Yeah, he's a dad. Yeah, it's just so weird. It's hilarious. But so
that's wild.
We formed a connection there, and this is what, plus 5 years ago. And now looking at you, man, we're like kind of just both grown and stuff. It's kind of this weird thing of watching somebody who like I really, really like admire or whatever grow up like right before my eyes, and it's just like, it's kind of like a celebrity, when you watch people like celebrities, but it's like somebody you know. So I just wanted to say that, just bring that up. But what do you think of that, man? How like it's really been like 6 years. 6 years, and we went off of a fucking video game.
Facts. Like, it's like almost every day I miss it, man. Like, I really, Destiny 1 was such a good time in my life. Like, I would come home, I would hop on that game, bro. Yeah. It's just like such a great community, like, for us to be such great friends from that game, bro, like, from that game. Like, we did every single raid every single week, bro, from that game, just because it was just cool. Like, it was just fun, bro.
Yeah, man, I miss it too. Like, but at the same time, it's great to just kind of grow forward, and now we can find new things, and maybe one day even like meet. We could find like, hey, it's just crazy. Like, I had my other kind of pen pal on. This guy is named So Sensory, and when I met him, it was on Instagram, and all it was through was just, we like this. I think I've showed you them before, but we like this one band called Death Grips. And I think I've showed you them before, yeah. They're really wild music, but from that, he likes to follow random people, followed me, and then now I've, like, through him, he, long story, connected me to somebody else that pretty much is now producing, like, 65% of my music. And they don't know each other, so it's like, it's fucking crazy, man.
Yeah, life works in wild ways. I didn't want to say mysterious because that's cliche, but life works in some crazy ways, man.
No, but it is mysterious, man. What is this? What is all of this? Like, what's going on?
That might be my next piece, mystery. Who knows?
So,
who knows, man?
Question: Do you do pieces on like seasons or on themes? Or is it just like, just piece by piece, you just create?
I come up with an idea, basically. Okay, so I have all these ideas, right, that I come up with all the time. And then what I do is I take whatever form I want to put that in. As a designer, this is just kind of how my ideas come about. It's like, if I'm given a prompt, basically, as a graphic designer in, like, college, they tell me, like, make a poster. I come up with the idea, and then I put it in poster form. So it's the same as the clothing, right? I come up with an idea, and then I put it in whatever form I want. So basically, it just, I take one of these ideas, and I'm like, maybe I want to do a track jacket, or maybe I want to do a varsity jacket, or maybe I want to do another hoodie, because I love hoodies so much. And then I just put it in that form. So it's really just...
So it's almost like your creativity has like a template. It's like idea, but then it also has to have form. Whatever you have, like that's kind of cool, because it's like a lot of people usually just think, oh well, I know that I have this image, I have this design, I have this thing, but they don't think about, okay, what is this gonna come out as? That's and so you automatically put your brain there.
Yeah, I'm a pretty. I want to say I'm a pretty strategic person, but also if things don't have structure, if I don't understand how it works, I'm just not gonna do it because I don't get it. Fuck it, it's not important.
So are you still?
Which is why a lot of
What?
my fault. I didn't mean to cut you off, but
No,
a lot of people a lot of people think I'm a difficult person. Like a lot of older people think I'm a difficult person because if you tell me to do something, I'm not gonna do it unless I know why you want me to do it. Unless I have a valid reason to do it, I'm not gonna do it. You know.
I see.
Yeah.
That's it. That's interesting that you say that. So, but are you still in school?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Sadly. Yeah.
So you're getting like a graphic design degree, or?
Mm-hmm.
That's good, man. So pretty much that's just kind of like the backbone to, like, it's not even like you like explain school for you, because you could just drop out. You could just drop out right now. Like you have your clothing brand. You have, I mean, shit, you stream as well. So and you have a story, and so you can grow off of these things. So why don't you just quit school? You know, I mean, I'm not. Why don't? But
no. Of course. I understand you're not encouraging me to. But,
not at all.
Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I've thought about it a lot. Like, I wanna quit, but it's like having that degree. Okay, here's what it is, right? A lot of people don't. I feel like a lot of people, either everybody thinks the way I do or nobody thinks the way I do. But the way I see it is, I take school not for the degree. I take school for the knowledge that it gives me, right? So that I can become a stronger designer and then design the clothing better. So I really don't want to go into the design field. Like, I have no interest in becoming someone who makes other people's logos. I have no interest in advertisement, but I use what I learned, like the advertisement and the logos, to create my brand. So actually, one of the projects I had to create a clothing brand. So you can imagine that I took this as far as I could, and I changed like this whole logo was an I and an S, and I just thought that was cool, but I had no graphic design like history. So then I created this logo, this Issues logo, with an I and the rays, and I wanted it to feel more like Issues. So I wanted it to feel looser, more creative, more like artistic. Sort of like it has no care for like structure, right? So that's how I created that logo. But I wouldn't have done that, or I wouldn't have learned that without school.
So wow, okay, that's a very interesting answer, because wow, I'm in school too, and it's a very, I think you just kind of vocalized kind of the same way I've been thinking about it too. Even though I get down on those thoughts, man, sometimes I really get, and you get confident in your stuff. You start to look like, especially you, because you're doing things where it's like transactional. So it's like, you get a nice few pieces sold. You look at your bank account, you get excited. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck school, man. Like, honestly, like, this shit is tough. You got to do, and then you got to do general ed classes, and it's like, like for real. Like
I had English today, bro. History, I literally can't care less about history, bro. I'm sorry. History repeats itself. I get we gotta know it, but I don't need that. I really don't. Art history is interesting, but again, like I said, bro, I'm a person who's only gonna listen if I can gain something from it.
Yeah.
So if I understand it or if I know why you're teaching me it. But in that same aspect, if I'm not interested in it, I'm just gonna drop it.
Yeah, man, I feel that. So how has the streaming been going, by the way? Like, you know what I'm saying? You started streaming. Do you have what kind of PC do you have? Like, how much have you put into that?
It's not that expensive of a build. It's pretty modern, I guess. I put like 1,200 into it, maybe.
That's good.
Monitors and stuff like that.
Hey, dude. That's about as much as I put. I mean, that's about the that's about it.
The minimum, yeah.
Yeah, that's about it.
Like a good PC.
Oh yeah, but how's it been going? Like, just, is it awkward to put your face out on camera? And what kind of drove you to want to stream, to want to also tack that on? You got your brand, you got school, so it's like, and again, with what you just said, and I don't want to push you away from streaming. I want you to just explain yourself. But I really don't. I actually love that you stream, and you know that. But what I'm trying to say is, like, you have school, you have, you know, this that's going to sharpen the blade of what you're doing outside of school, and then what you're doing outside of school is actually going to generate you income. Why stream? You know, like, why tack this other thing on as well?
So like I said before, if I don't find something fun, I'm not gonna do it. But for the same aspect, there's like the duality of if I find it interesting, I'm gonna do it regardless, right? So I don't even care about blowing up or becoming a great streamer or a great YouTuber. I just think it's fun, you know? I just find that obviously, and if I could document moments like the Destiny 1 days and then go back and rewatch those videos, I could relive those moments. And it would be like having that fun all over again. So really, it's the same thing, you know? Oh, but I missed an important point.
What's up?
It was this, I want to shout out this guy, Vic Bucks, man. Vic Bucks is so funny, bro, but he's just himself. Like, he has a community and he has a following, but he's literally just some dude that's like a regular dude. Like, he just does funny, dumb shit and just says shit, you know, and people love it. So
He streams?
I feel like I can be that. Yeah, he's a streamer.
Big Bucks. Well, shout out Big Bucks.
Yeah,
Shout out Big Bucks.
I guess you could say he inspired me to start streaming.
Oh, okay, yeah. So everybody kind of has their own streamer like that. I find that really inspires them. So, oh wow, he's the guy that. Okay, so like, because for me it's academics. You know, DJ Academics.
Yeah,
yeah, like crazy. You know, but nah, but because if I tell you, bro, when I was like 16, 17, back in the Destiny days, dude, his academics, his streams, bruh. Nah, to be a chat nigga in that time was it was different. Nigga, yeah. Do you wait? Did you follow him at the time? Like around like 20. Well, what was that? So I was 16. Yes, 2015, 16.
Nah, I started following him like probably a year or two ago. Well, yeah, probably a year or two ago.
Back at that time, we used to gamble on 2K games. We would have like gambling rings and shit. We used to have like fuck it. We used to have like girls come on and then like they would be Instagram models and then the chat would talk to them so that they could just send news to the chat. It was fucking ridiculous. It was ridiculous. Like one day somebody's gonna actually like do like an internet article about that shit. And fun fact, I just wanted to say this. This is just slight facts. The first time, but not the last time, but the first time I ever talked to Adam 22 was when I actually got on the stream. And I say this is just to bring this up, and I think this is just right, just to bring it up for now. I tried to actually, because I was just 16 and stupid with the chat, try to talk to Len of the Plug, trying to say, hey yo, send us nudes, send the chat niggas nudes. Yes, bro, yes. Yes. It's as cringy as that sounds. That's exactly what I was doing. Didn't work, but you know, hey man, I got some cool points for the chat. You know, it is.
You tried, you know.
Hey, see, hey, my guy issues, man. See, I knew you would understand, man. But yeah, you make me think about shit like that because when I see you, it's just like I kind of think about like a young version of me. I think about a young brother. I think about like just like a person that like. I just think about youth in general, and so you just make me just like kind of go back to those feelings. But yeah, bro,
I can do that. Yeah. Like if I can do that for everyone, I would love to do that. Like that's really who I want to be, bro. Like that's why I look up to Uzi so much. You know, Little Uzi Vert, man. That's my favorite rapper because he's not afraid to be a young person. Like he lives so much in his childlike or like child mentality or child mind, like when he was like younger, you know. And that's how I want to live. I don't want to grow up and be like a depressed, sad 9-to-5 adult, you know. I want to live happily.
Well, I feel you on that. The only thing I would say,
be mature, you know.
Exactly. Right. You know what I'm saying? We can't be like Peter Pan out here. We're wearing a lot of green, but we cannot be like Peter Pan out here. You know?
Hey, facts. You gotta know when to turn it off, you know.
Right. You gotta know when to turn that shit on, man. Like, cause I feel you. Cause, like, same. I just want to live an exciting, ridiculous, adventure-filled life, and I don't think you do that if you grow past being into stuff and exposing yourself to new stuff, you know.
Word.
Yeah, man. Okay. So we've gone over our history. We've gone over that. When did you get the heat press?
Oh, right. I didn't answer that. I answered why I got the heat press, but I got it after this first hoodie, pretty much. After the first drop, we got it from a screen printer. But with the delivery and the screen printing and everything, although the quality is really high, it's like really expensive, right? So we decided that after I moved back from my first semester on campus, I came back home. We decided that me and my dad went in on an investment, I guess, so that it would make sense if we got a screen printer and a vinyl cutter. And we started from basically the bottom, and we did low production or low quality. I figured out how to make the most of it, but yeah. So around my second hoodie, which would be around like approaching the second year of the brand, so like actually the spring.
Okay.
I think it was the spring of last year.
And as you've had that, would you say that you've grown to where, I mean, are you gonna need another heat press soon? Is that fine for right now? Like what is, like as far as production of the clothes, is it easy? Is it because like I don't know anything about making clothes or making a brand. Like what, like is the heat press enough for what you do? The one heat press?
No, that's where we get into like some kind of difficult waters. I guess you could say it's not ideal for the ideas I have, because I obviously have big dreams, big goals. I want to do like embroidery, I want to do screen printing, I want to do high quality things, but like I said, you got to start from the bottom. You got to start somewhere. You can have big dreams, but you got to start building an income at the very least, and start building a fan base so that the clothes you're paying for are worth it in the end. So I mean, it's cool for now.
But you bring up things like embroidery and these different ideas. I'm really excited for that, man. I want to see what you could produce. I do. And well, when do you think anything next level is going to come out? Like just on a gauge. Like when do you think that? No.
Next season, man. Next season. Just wait. Actually, you know what? Low key, these track pants themselves
are kind of next level, huh?
Yeah.
That's like
I ain't gonna show you the you know what I'm saying? I wish I could take this out the pack without taking it out the pack. Yeah, no, I can't. So I got these made in China, right? I got these made overseas. Like these were manufactured like from my idea. We found a manufacturer and we got them made. Fabric, idea, all of it. Like I didn't, make any of that. That was from China.
Are the pants for sort of a tease, or are they like a main line you're gonna go with that?
Nah, I try not to do things twice because I want to make everything limited, right? Because so basically, since I have to deal with a low quality because I don't have such a large fan base, I decided that I can work with that, right? So I made like 10 of each hoodie, right? 10 of this hoodie, 10 of the Fear hoodie, 10 of the Imperfect hoodie, 10 of Fragile hoodie, and I'm gonna make those limited. So I'm not ever gonna go back to an idea like that. I'm gonna leave that how it is. So with these track pants, I want to do the same thing. I just want to move past that, and keep building up.
I see, man.
So that way, actually, for two reasons, right? So for one, they're limited. For two, you don't see anything like that anywhere else because they're limited. And three, when people have those, that they're day one issues, like
supporters.
They were on the team since the beginning. Yeah, supporters, exactly. Yeah. I don't want to say followers because that's not what they are.
Right. I fuck with that. Okay, so limited edition issues. All right.
Exactly.
Go. Hey man, kind of running out of things to say. I've gotten a lot out. It's been an interesting conversation to say the least, though.
Word.
How much are you playing games these days? Like, with what you got juggling and everything like that. School, you got owning a brand, and then. So how much do you even just game? Just like sit down and play games. That's how we met. You know, like
Yeah.
for me, it's quite a bit. I like quite a fucking bit. Not Destiny anymore because fuck that fucking shit. But
Yeah, that shit is trash now.
booty.
Golly. I mean, if you still play it, lucky you. But to answer your question, not really that much. And you know, the boys get on me for that because I don't like games. But it's like I just, you know, I don't want to say I outgrew it because I definitely didn't. I just like a certain type of game that isn't out right now. So I really like fighting games. I'm a big fighting game fan. That's why Xenoverse was so fun for me, and that's why I was so good at it. But I don't have a game like Xenoverse anymore, bro. I have Brawlhalla, but like Brawlhalla is pretty much a dead game because it's broken, and it's like a small game, so the people who make it don't really have that production quality. But Among Us is fun. Phasmophobia is cool.
Fighting games.
Fighting games are my love, you know. But Dragon Ball FighterZ is a game where it takes so much time and
dedication to learn.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's a lot, you know. I'm pretty decent at the game, but I don't have
to get to that next.
Yeah, like,
you gotta put in.
Sit down and really lab that, you know. But I love the content. Like I'm really a big follower of the game still. I just don't play it that much.
Yeah, man. So what does this drive you to do? Like you're not playing games as much now. Is it just more Netflix? Is it more and just watching? No. Is it YouTube? What is it?
It's I don't know. I never. It seems like I never have time for anything. I kind of am always juggling something else, whether it be you know, like the brand, coming up with new ideas, you know. School mostly because for some reason school. I mean, well, I'm creating, so school takes up a lot of my time. But yeah, that's it. I don't have a job right now, thank God. Like I decided to take this semester off because of the whole Corona thing. Like I'm just like I'm gonna focus on the brand. I'm gonna focus on school, like so that I don't get overwhelmed with everything. Because honestly, I did it last semester. In the semester before that, but low-key this semester I don't know if I could pull it off. Like the time crunching is just I don't know. Like I really don't have time for anything right now.
How many classes are you taking before?
Before I was taking 4 at first and then 6 before that.
Sheesh.
6 was that shit was
nigga.
And I have these studio classes, bro. They're 6 hours each. Like these shits are horrible, you know? I have to sit in the class for 6 hours, bro. Terrible.
Wow.
Terrible.
Sounds terrible.
Yeah.
Damn. So you don't have a job?
No.
Good for you.
My job. Yeah. Honestly, I've never thought of jobs as like jobs. You know, people think of them like this is where I make my money from, but I don't want to, you know, again, brag. I got a decent amount of money. You know, I'm privileged enough, or I'm lucky enough to not have to spend my money on things like you know, like bills and stuff like that. Like I pay for my car insurance, I pay for, you know, important stuff. I just don't. I'm not a materialistic person. Like I make all my clothes. Like I don't pay for.
So any of the materials that you would want, you could just make anyway.
Exactly. You know,
right.
I got a couple of V-Lone tees. You know, I got a couple of Supreme tees, but I'm not out here buying Jordans and shit like that. So everything I buy, I end up putting into the brand, or I end up putting into my setup, you know, streaming and stuff like that. So, yeah.
So
I'm good without a job right now.
Damn, man! Wow. What? Okay, because there's a set of questions that you kind of want to get into, but you don't want to be chatty patty. You don't want to be like, you know, like, you know, I don't, you know. But I got my knee up. I'm feeling a little chatty. I mean, just pause. This guy's got his knee up too. Just pause at any moment. Just say, hey, I don't want to get into that. If there's anything you don't want to get into, but I just want to ask, like, okay. So you got car insurance. You've got car insurance, phone.
No, I don't pay my phone.
Pay for phone.
So we have this family plan where the bill just gets paid as Sprint, you know. But yeah, it just gets paid for everyone. But yeah.
So you got,
I got it.
so you do, man. And but got that, got car insurance, and then you got your place. So then you have, man. Hey, what I would say is, you are not actually uncommon. And what I will also say is that for the many folks that are like you, young folks like myself, like I and am, you just got to take advantage. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to take advantage. If we're gonna sit here and say, oh well, I have all this stuff, but fuck somebody because they gave me all this stuff. Like, dude, what is that? What is that? Like, what do you? What is that? However it comes out though, and that comes out. And when I hear what you're saying, I'm just like, bro, this is just somebody who said, okay, well, I have all this stuff. What am I gonna do? Just be mad about it? Just say, might as well use it, for Christ's sake. So. You know, I mean, I just go like, yeah, man, that makes sense. And it's good to see that not only are you using it, but you're using it to put out positive messages. You're using it to put out what you would like to be in the world. You're making yourself what you want to see. So I don't know. I fuck with it, man. I fuck with it on a lot of dimensions. Issues. I appreciate that. Issues. I met you under Calix Panda. Yes, but your name, yeah, man, it's many names. Thank you for talking to me, man. It's really been a good conversation. Is there anything else you want to add? Yeah, bro, of course. And I don't want this to be our last conversation. I want you back on the podcast that we could just talk about bullshit that's just happening. See, because now this is like kind of like the intro. We just talk about, okay, who are you, whatever. But I want to get my people's back so that we could just talk about world events or like just like even quickly. What you think about this Tory and Meg shit, man? Like just real quick, just really quick.
I think Tory was in a bad spot, man. He was getting roasted by a lot of people, man. People were talking about how he's like 5'3", 5 foot. Meg Thee Stallion's a tall girl, you know. So he gets checked by a tall girl, he's gonna lose his mind. I'm not justifying it. I'm just saying
that's exactly what you're doing.
No. I'm just giving you the reason why he did what he did. You know, I'm not saying it's right that he did that. I'm just saying that's why he did it. It's definitely not right for him to. First of all, it's not right to shoot anybody, and you damn sure shouldn't be shooting anybody. You shot her in the feet, bro. Like you clearly.
What it sounds like.
Be on your level, bro.
What it sounds like to me is if it was your ass fucking with this tall, beautiful Nubian queen, you know what I'm saying? And she's now getting verbal with you, and she's already known for having a silver tongue, and now she's getting verbal with you, and now you know it gets on your ego. You gonna take out the heat, and you gonna just let that shit go real fast. It sounds like if you were in that situation, maybe that's what you would do. Is that what you would do at Issues?
I have repressed my ego so far. Like I'm so above like that petty shit. I mean, I'm a very petty person. I ain't gonna lie, but I'm so above that like nonsense that I wouldn't shoot her. You know, if she was coming crazy at me, I just leave. I'm just gonna walk away, bro. Like that's not you. Do you?
Yeah, at the end of the day, because they did say something about how the neighbors already heard some sort of disturbance that was happening outside of the truck. You're rich, you're fucking Tory Lanez, goddamn, you have all this money, you have a security, bruh, that's literally the right, I mean, that is always the right answer. All jokes aside, everything aside, that's always the right answer. Just fucking leave, just walk away. Like, it is always easier. And, well, and now he's charged, so.
Yeah.
Tory!
But I swear, I think he was just in his feelings, you know, and then he lost it. Like, and that's a lot of men have a problem with that. Like, we gotta as men, I guess we have some sort of power, some sort of fuel. We gotta learn how to calm that shit, you know, put that shit in check, you know.
But the dumb thing is this man already has an entire fucking album talking about this entire situation, but not talking about it. And there's like this one heinous line that I keep going back to. He says, well, what happened to that snitching? I thought we wasn't talking about it. Something to that effect. But then the next line is some shit like, wait, but if you was turned around, how the fuck do you know who shot you? Nigga, is we talking about the case or are we not talking about the case? I don't know what's going on. So I was just like, bro, I'm just like, all right. This sounds like something shady happened here. And then Meg Thee Stallion too. And then if you watch the videos on what's going on here, a lot of weird shit has been said. Like people want to bring up, again, like you said, hey, Meg was violent, this and that. I don't know why that matters. I'm sorry. Every time I hear the story, I just don't know why any of that matters. Especially as a rich, not a man, but a rich man. You got shit to lose, my G. So, But that's yeah. That's
that goes back to that. Hey man, that's black on black crime. We gonna talk about that. We not gonna miss that. That's black on black crime right there. I didn't see no white person shooting another white person in the feet because somebody called him short. You know what I'm saying?
In fact, what you did see was the only white person in the situation X themselves immediately, and that being another rich fucking person, being Kylie Jenner.
Smart.
And so smart, or but I mean, just another layer to that story, because it's like, bro, that's a billionaire with a B, my G. Like that's different. It's different. It's like, you ever see this? You ever see the show Succession?
Nah, what's that?
Ah, bruh. It's pretty much this show about rich people and like billionaires, and it shows you just this wild shit about how they can really control. You can get away with murder with enough money.
Oh yeah. I mean, bro, like if you really think about it, like I watched this show. I watch a lot of anime, and I get a lot of my ideals and shit from anime. So it was an anime called Plunderer, right, or something like that.
Plunderer.
I don't know. Yeah, some shit like that. But it's about these scam artists, right? And so this guy, he's like rich, right? And they're trying to scam this rich guy. But this rich guy has been like paying this dude from the LAPD or some shit. Like he's been paying him for years to not catch him, but to look like he's trying to catch him. And I'm thinking, like, outside of the anime, obviously, this happens in real life. There's no way this doesn't happen in real life. Like, these rich people are paying these people, like, a load of money to not incarcerate them, bro. Like,
yes,
you can do anything, bro.
Yes. But doesn't it get you so excited to just try to be a rich person?
Of course, yeah. But see, I've always had that mentality, you know. You can ask basically anybody. I told everybody I know, for the most part, I'm gonna be rich, you know. I don't know how, or I didn't know how, or I didn't know when, but it's gonna happen. Like, this is the mentality I have. I have the rich person mentality. Like, I can't see anything else for myself.
We got into this conversation. There's like, I was watching this YouTube video. This guy named Sneeko. He does like these weird. You probably like him. He's in New York, and he does like these weird fucking I guess like 1 minute podcasts. He talks to people. He does like videos, whatever. So he does like this 1 minute podcast, and he asks people, "Is there a way for you to become a billionaire?" His question was like this: "Is there a way for you to become a billionaire ethically?" But like the way he asked it, and plus what he said after, was the real question was, is there a way for you to become a billionaire and be a good person throughout? Like, yeah. And do you think so?
What I can say is that I'm not the best person, you know?
Hey.
You can't like, 'cause there's good people. It just depends on what your definition of a good person is. My definition of a good person is someone who has a heart, you know, but at the same time, you're not a gullible person, you know, because being gullible is being dumb. That's just being a dumb person. That's not being a good person. So you can't be, if you're going to be rich, you're going to be taken advantage of. Like, people are going to try to take advantage of you. So you got to know when to be nice and when to be mean, I guess. So, no, you can't be wholly a good person and be rich. I don't think so.
I had a similar thought on it, but that's interesting that you say that. I think I agree. I don't know what to think on that, but I think that's an interesting answer, especially as an entrepreneur giving it. Listen, man. What's up?
Wait though.
What's up?
Because Kylie Jenner could be a good person. You know, she was born into money, so it's a whole different thing. Now, when you're coming from the bottom, I don't think you can become a billionaire doing no shady acts at all, like being a good person.
That's a good caveat, because again, Kylie Jenner came in, she's on E from the time she's fucking 15, and so then she blows up with her body, that's the surgeon, and then she gets the lip, you know what I'm saying, thing or whatever, the makeup, and then that takes off. So you're kind of right. From what I just said, nothing, well, you wouldn't, there's a great chance that we can say nobody was harmed in the making of that $1 billion, right? But that's a good fucking point. You come from the bottom.
Yeah.
The bottom. Ain't no E. Ain't no, none of that. You just gotta, well, That's a really good caveat. That's good because it's like it makes me immediately think of Kanye. Because it's like, okay, well, what did Kanye do? Because now now this nigga's screenshotting. He's screenshotting fucking articles rather than his goddamn bank account. But fuck it. But he's screenshotting articles that say, "Oh, I'm worth $5 billion." And then you think, "Oh, well, that's just off of Yeezys." But then you think, did he do that ethically? And then you gotta think.
I mean, bro, he bashing. Well, nah, that's not his fault. I was gonna say he was bashing Nike, but is that really his fault? Like, you know, if they cut him out the deal, like, is that his fault for bashing Nike? You know, so I mean, I don't know about Kanye. You know,
Yeah,
for one, I don't really follow his music or follow him like that. I just know like he was once Kanye, and now he's Kanye. So I don't know.
Yeah, I feel you.
It's weird.
It's 100%. It's 100% weird. Hey man, listen. I've closed this a few times.
Yeah, word.
But this is it. You know what I'm saying? This is a good conversation. And
right. You asked me one last thing, right?
Anything you'd like to say? One
last thing I want to say, man. I could talk about shit for literally ever. Like I could talk about anything just for fucking ever. So, you know, just let me know if you ever need like an extra person for like if you're doing another panel or something. You know, just let me know. Bring me on, bro. I can mesh well with other people. Like,
for sure, man.
I can just be there, you know.
I appreciate it. I appreciate the openness, brother. I do.
Word.
Okay. Thank you, my guy. Issues. Okay. We're gonna cut this off right here.
Make these fucking hoodies. Yeah. I guess I should end stream too, huh?